has produced by Tom Hanks a documentary, if you will, about us and others in the 60s. And we did try to reflect the time as best we could with our show, with its bright Andy Warhol type colors, the music, everything that was going on, and the satiric elements. And you know, I could go on. I don't want to bore you with this because I know that we just tried to bring you a comedy that you could enjoy for years and years.
I think 48 years is doing pretty good, that's for sure. To my left over here.
Hi guys. What do you think of the evolution of your characters? From your Catwoman, Robin, Batman, all the way to the upcoming Dawn of Justice?
The evolution, how do you feel about how the characters changed over the years from the way you guys portrayed it to what it's become now?
We come from light and funny times in the 60s when there was a lot of hope and we were living in a marvelous world. There was Kennedy, it was great arts and everything, and then we had Vietnam. And then we had the Dark Ages, and then we had the Dark Batman, and then they had the Darker Batman. You want to live a long life? Have fun. Don't stay in fear and don't let anybody scare you, and that goes for all the politics.
We have, of course, observed the changes, and it's become dark and gothic and highly explosive and special effects, and Batman kills more people on the way to the rescue than the villains do. But it's okay because they do their thing with a lot of talent and money and attention. We did ours. It was just different.
They're not using actors
the bright
anymore.
night, the fun ones. Say it again.
Well, they're not using actors anymore. They're using these big padded suits. I mean, how can you act in a great big thing that moves like Tom, what's his name there?
Well, yes, Julie, the big difference with Batman, of course, it would be
you
the
didn't
nipples.
have any padding. This is the real thing.
Thank you, Julie. It's just pure waste.
You know, I'm 48 years old and I'm almost brought to tears seeing my icons here. I really am. I don't have any questions, but I just want to say thank you. Because first, Miss Newmer, you are the first and the only Catwoman. I tell you, I was 6 years old when I first started watching Batman, and to hell with Princess Leia. You were my crush. You were my crush. Bert, I tell you, you know, when I was 6 years old, the first superhero I wanted to be was Robin. And the very first action figure I had was a Robin. It was a Robin action figure. You know.
Thank you.
And then, Adam, what you brought to that character, you know, you taught, I think, a whole generation a couple of lessons. You know, you don't ever leave your chum behind, you know? And no matter how difficult it is, you stood up for what was right. That was what you brought as an actor.
Thank you so much.
Because of you and because of the lessons that you taught me, I wanted to be a superhero. And the closest thing that I could do was to join the Marines. And I joined the Marines for 10 years. So, I don't know what you think is your greatest achievement ever, but I know that there's a hell of a lot more people like me on this world, and if you want to think about what your greatest achievement is in your life, this is your greatest achievement.
Thank you, sir. I really am touched by what you said. I get so many letters indicating some of the same things, and you verbalized this so beautifully, and you're going to make me weep, so get out of here.
Alright, well, if to change the tone, Miss Newmar, I did dress up as Catwoman one time.
Robin, let's get married.
Hey, we have a little Robin at this side of the room.
Hi, my name is Jacob Brickman, and I was wondering, you used a lot of vehicles on set, but what was your favorite type of bat vehicle when you were filming?
The favorite bat?
Yeah, bat vehicle.
Like the bat?
Well, I liked the bat boat because it gave Bert and myself a chance to get out in the open ocean and just breathe fresh air and run around and look at the sharks. And the Batcopter was, or the Bat, the one with the sidecar, the Bat Cycle. It was wonderful because I got rid of Bert. Bert, do you want to tell him what happened when you went in the ocean? Right off the pier, and they had to pull you out because I pushed the wrong button?
And I think the cape got caught in the back of the seat that couldn't, nearly strangled, trying to get loose from the cape. No, we had a lot of fun with our vehicles, and I liked the Batcopter because I had a chance to hang upside down from the bat rope and hand you the anti-shark off bat spray. When you were beating off a shark that was on your leg.
Yes, a rubber shark. But you knew that, didn't you?
I got to fly in the Batcopter with you, Adam, and your knuckles were white.
Yes, I do.
Canada?
And we went, didn't we go to Mexico? And then after that, no.
Sir, stand up here, give us a question.
My name's Dave, I'm from LA, and I wanted to become an actor during college. Any advice to get me started?
Yeah, quit. No, I don't want the competition. It's very difficult, but you have to have a lot of desire and drive and be willing to kill others.
No, I think what you need to do is study, because, it's hard to get a break, and when you do get a chance, you really got to perform. You can't, no second takes type of thing. So I would say, and what I did is that I studied professionally, and I went to UCLA, I studied there, and when I got a chance, then, you got to go for it. You just give it everything and take your chance, and it works, but you got to be prepared, because you're likely to get very few chances. You got to make the most of it.
If you're studying, just keep doing scenes and improvs. Mm-hmm.
Become a producer and hire yourself.
Bert, was it 700 kids, 800 kids tried out for Robin?
No, 1,100 actors tried out for the part.
You're a black belt, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, but it was, the thing was, is that it was kind of interesting for me, because when I was selected, and I was thrilled, I got to screen test with Adam, and that probably made me look better on camera, but when I got selected for the role, they said to me, Bert, the reason why we selected you from 1,100 other actors is because, in our opinion, if there really was a Robin, that you personally would be it. And that, therefore, what we want you to do is simply be yourself and be very enthusiastic. And that's really all I did, and had a great time. And working with Adam and Julie, and how could you, I mean, this is the greatest Batman in the world. This is the real one.
Thank you, Bert. I knew within 1 minute when Bert and I did the screen test that he would be the one selected because of his enthusiasm, his excitement with the role, the way he approached the character, his athleticism, and the fact that he listened to me. No, he was terrific in the test, and the chemistry was right. And it worked
Great
out.
chemistry. And you did some incredible fight scenes. I've been watching some of them. I remember the one when the chair, you threw it and it broke over. No, it didn't. It didn't break over the other guy's head. It broke in mid-air. You were good. You were good.
Hey, just a quick note. Is there a Josh Kirby in the crowd today? Josh, is someone called Josh Kirby here standing up? No? Okay. Where's Josh? Josh, make your way to the front for me if you could. We'll keep taking some questions here. Over to this side, man.
Hi, I just want to say thank you for being here. It's an honor to be in front of true cultural icons. It's a thrill. And I traveled all the way from Walla Walla so that I could bring hometown greetings to you, Mr. West. You're so beloved there, and it's just a thrill to see. And I'll buy you some wine when you come.
Walla Walla, my old hometown.
There you go.
Oh, yes. We used to have nothing but wheat there and apples and convicts. It's changed. Now it's all wine and maybe a few convicts. But our favorite sport was standing outside with a rifle and when a convict would escape from the prison. Walla Walla is a wonderful place.
It's really not like that.
Delighted that you came up to say hello.
It's a thrill. Thank you so much for all being here.
Awesome, thank you. We found Josh. Is there Catherine here that's with him? Is she out here too? Make your way up to the front as well for me, please, if you could. Sir, go ahead.
Yes.
I got a surprise for you, Adam. You're going to love this.
I'd like to ask Mr. West, prior to Batman, you were in a lot of dramatic roles, like with James Best, and I was wondering, do you feel that being in a campy show like Batman kind of restricted the roles that you were in afterwards?
Well, for a while, it was difficult after Batman because it hit so huge. And, when you're identified with the role as, I guess you'd say, colorful and definitive as Batman, it's kind of tough to get other work. So I did plays and other things and struggled for about 5 years. I finally sobered up, got off the beach, but the thing is, it was difficult. And however, when we have people like yourselves, so many of you, showing up at these wonderful gatherings, we're so grateful that it doesn't matter. Because what we did has gotten such a warm and loving response from you people. Thank you.
All right, here's Josh. This gentleman came to me yesterday and said that he had a question, but he had to act it out. He couldn't really articulate it on the microphone. So where's Josh? Here he is. I got to turn my mic over to you, Adam. This is right up your alley. You're gonna.
Andrew, who are these people?
All right, I'm gonna give you
Nice to see you.